Alright, bud.
Hey, what's up, guys? We have just arrived at, well, we haven't arrived. Oh, actually, yes, we have, because it's right there, if you can see. To fly to London, it's gonna be so boring, because it's 12 and a half hours. Tired. So, guys, I'll see what, maybe.
See on the plane?
Yeah, basically. Unless we're doing like the bag stuff and I'm bored, so yeah, peace.
We just pulled up at the airport at 9:45, and wow, there was bugger all lineup, which is just amazing. So even though we don't fly till 1 o'clock, you know, just on that 3 hour mark, the lines still aren't very big, which is pretty cool. So anyway, well, that all coming up. We're about to go through immigration and get body scanned and all that sort of stuff. I always have trouble immigration, or generally, because I've got metal hips, but now that everyone uses body scanners, it seems to be pretty smooth. So, all right, through the immigration, and then we're trying to track down a lounge so we can get some work done. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.
So we have just checked in, and now we are going to immigration. Hey, what's up, guys? So we are at the Miracle Lounge at Bangkok Airport, flying to London. We're a bit scared because it should have boarded like 15 minutes ago, so it might get cancelled, but we'll be alright because Dad knows everything in Pattaya and Bangkok. So yeah, I hope it's soft.
What's it soft?
Like the only thing I like is the bowl of cereal.
Oh, cereal. Yeah. You got the ice cream. Enjoy the ice cream.
Well, they do have ice cream, so I'll give that about 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. How would you compare it to the Amex Lounge in Sydney?
7 out of 10. Amex.
So Amex Lounge is way better.
Yeah.
Nice toilets. Big TV screen. Alright, let's sign off.
Yep. Peace.
How's the flight, crew? Boring and long. Yep, not as good as the Singapore Airlines flight, was it? Immigration. Alright, hey guys, we just got off our flight, our 12-hour flight from Bangkok. Haven't flown on Thai Airways for a while, and they've slipped significantly in service and in quality. So I mean, coming recently off KrisFlyer, it was much better, way more comfortable plane, much better service, like really heaps better service. It turned up there was an issue with our mask exemption. The people at the bag check-in basically said, no, you can't have an exemption. I basically said, well, is there going to be medical people on board, otherwise we might die. That caused them to go and ask someone else. Someone else said, okay, we can probably make an exemption this time, but have your mask ready just in case something goes wrong. Got on the plane, and half the plane had their masks sitting on their mouth anyway, which means everyone's sick of the bullshit theatre that has been masks for so long. But Thai Airways, as far as the service goes, food has slipped significantly, and refused to keep getting us drinks, which is a big change for Thai Airways, because they used to be able to get a drink at any stage. So I asked it about it wasn't even halfway through the flight. I reckon it was probably 4 hours into a 12-hour flight, and they said the bar's closed. Sorry, the bar's closed, we can't. So I had to wait for another 3 hours to have another feed and to get like a little smidge of wine with dinner. So for anyone who's nervous about flying and needs alcohol to keep going, Thai Airways is not the airway for you at all anymore. So it took probably a good 45 minutes through immigration. There's no immigration officers there. It was just a nightmare. There's so many people in immigration. It was just horrible. We're just trying to get our bags now, and I have actually got I don't normally do transits, organised pickups, but at this stage we did. I'm really glad we did, because we're just knackered after, it's been probably 18 hours of travel to get here so far. By the time we drove to the airport, hung out at the airport, flying a 12-hour flight, hour in immigration basically. So to have a transit organised for us, which is great. And shout out to Fiona Laurie from Hello World Toowoomba, who did organise our transfer here. So that's definitely well worth it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to hand over to crew soon, and I'll talk to you later on.
Hey, what's up, guys? So we are at the spinny luggage bin collector thing. I did not like that plane because it was just so long, and I wish there was a quicker way, like we could go into a rocket and go in like 1 minute, but it's not possible unless it was. So on the plane, I watched like 3 movies, fell asleep once, and played on my iPad like 3 times, and yeah, it was boring and tired and uncomfortable. So
where have we just turned up to?
Oh, we're at the London airport.
London airport, Heathrow airport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're about to go to London.
Yeah, we are.
Well, no, but actually leave the airport and go into the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Peace.
Hey guys, all right, we've just checked into our room at the Novotel in Hammersfield. So Hammersfield's not really in the centre of London. It's, I don't know, it's like 30 minute out, 25 minute drive out or something, but it's near a train station apparently, and that's how you get around and these sort of things. Not why we chose it, it's just that you couldn't get any accommodation here in London realistically. There's some tennis on, there's a Jubilee thing on, it's their summer break. So it's pretty hard to get anything at the moment. I'll show you the room soon. We're all rooted, absolutely rooted. We're probably just going to have a quick shower and go to bed. Like we got out of bed in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, Bangkok time. And I don't know what it is now, it's 9 o'clock at night, but it's actually 4 in the morning, Bangkok time. So nearly done by the time I get to bed, it'll be a 24-hour stint, which is fine for me. Crew's absolutely knackered. It's probably the longest he's stayed awake in his lifetime. He should be asleep by the time we get upstairs. Yeah, look, everything is as you'd expect. Super expensive in London. We got a little kind of Novotel, very, very, very small room, 1 big bed and a sofa pull-out. I think it's nearly $400 a night. So, and look, London wasn't really on my list of tick boxes of things to do in the world, but we're here and we're going to see some things, and we've got some, some soccer stadium tours lined up, and there's a few other bits and pieces. So we'll just go around and find. But you know what? Probably want to get to an English pub, have a pint or something. Just try and do some things there. I don't know what sort of English cuisine we're going to have is quintessentially English. I'm not really sure. Fish and chips or curry, probably. So that's not exciting at all. But yeah, I'd like to go into an old pub with like wood bar. Smells of beer being spilt on it for the last 200 or 300 years, that sort of thing. That'd be really cool. So anyway, we have made it to London. Don't recommend flying Thai Airways at the moment until they pull their socks up. That was shit. That was terrible service, terrible seating, just terrible everything. Chris Flyers, as in Singapore Airlines, is leaving them for dead. I'm hoping British Airways, which is only last flight leg, leaves them for dead too. So, all right, we're going to go up. I'll show you the room and then we'll sign out. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, this is the foyer. Foyer at the Novotel, Hammersfield. Nice little piano in here. Some kids were in there playing the piano before. That was pretty cool. Reception. We go all the way through. I'm not looking. Dinner up back there. We're too rooted to have dinner at the moment. We're just going to try and check in. Outside area for functions. Just construction on the thing going on there. Like I said, it's under the airport path, like a lot of things are. People waiting to check in. Let me just get in the elevator and show you all the how many rooms and corridors is. It's fucking huge. Wait to see this. Okay, so we're on the 4th floor, and you know what? There's a lot of rooms here. You really just look down, like there's a huge amount of rooms. It's almost like a Vegas hotel or something. It's just, like, you just get lost. No smoking room. Okay, here we go. Pretty tight little room. Just had to go to the shower. We're used to hot water in Australia. I'm struggling to get it much over about lukewarm temperature, but that's okay. We'll handle that for 6 days. Little mini fridge, 2 bottles of water, lockbox, not seeing, and you know, coffee, tea, sugar. I'm not seeing anywhere where they've left like a little bottle of wine or chocolates to try and sell us like you would expect somewhere else. TV, all that stuff on the table. Here's crew. Sleep, he's been going for 22 hours, so he could crash straight away. Once he's pull out, sofa. Obviously there's Selena. Doing something on phone. Okay, and here we are as well. So, this is kind of what you get for nearly $400 a night in Hammersfield, which is 30 minutes drive outside London CBD. You know, but it's near a train station. So, yep, things are actually when you get to London, especially when you're coming from Asia and then heading to Latin America. But it is what it is. This is how it rolls in the Western world at the moment. No one can afford to really live here or live well anyway. So, all right, that is actually going to be it for tonight. I'm going to sign out. So I just wanted to show you the room and what you sort of get for your money here. I'll see you guys in the morning. Ciao.